One, two, one, two, one, two.
Hey guys, how you doing? Matt's Herb channel here. After hours. After hours. Hope that's not 2.0 for you guys.
Well, that's taking a different direction. I didn't expect that. Okay.
18 and over. Anyway, okay. As you guys see, you guys caught me earlier. I did my, I guess you could say new video, but not really new. It's pretty much, you know, continuing on with the channel here.
Matt revamped.
Sure.
There you go.
Like I told you guys, you know, it's not going to just be me. I'm going to have guests. And very frequently, you probably might be seeing my sister here.
I'm the
Why don't you
best.
introduce yourself here?
My name's Paula, and I'm the best sister.
Yes.
And I'm going to be a regular. No, just kidding.
Regular? That's right. You're going to see her
and
quite
we're
often.
not talking about porno.
No, they will not. Well, no, this is after hours. But,
yeah.
but you never know. That's the thing about after hours. Anything goes here. We might be talking about.
We might be talking about midget porno. I don't know.
but we definitely going to keep it towards weed issue and
Yes.
not issue, but weed influenced.
Yes.
What's the words I'm looking for here? But you know what I'm talking about.
We just smoke it. We don't know words.
That's right. We just smoke it. We
We don't know anything else. We just know how to smoke it.
So yeah, guys. So let's get it started here. First of all, we got. We're gonna go ahead and smoke for you guys. Show you guys what we got. We got the super glue. Last time I know I had it in the bag, and it was kind of like too bright for you guys, so I figured out might as well take it out for you guys so you guys can see here. There you guys go. I don't know if you can see the quality is good quality. This is actually how much I paid for this one? This is a $12. No, this is a $10. $10 super glue. $10 gram. Speaking of $10 gram and dispensaries and things like that, yes. I was gonna put it in this vlog. I'll probably put a snippet in here. Earlier, I was at the dispensary today.
Oh yes.
Yes, and well, it got me heated. I got heated up because
there's a vlog about it.
Well,
there's a video.
Yes, there's a video. I had to take video because you know when stuff goes down, everybody whips out the camera right away. You know.
Oh yeah.
That's not
everybody does. And now. Especially if they want to express like their personal feeling, they're just quick to.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That too. So I was at the dispensary, and you know, I was in there, and you know what? Let me just watch this video. Just watch this video. Okay, guys, you guys are watching Matt's Herb channel here. I just want to show you guys a little quick here, little snippet, my dispensary, where I get all my goods, all the best stuff here. As you can see, there's a little green sign on top. I'm gonna try to do this without getting seen here, because I get so upset. There you go, it has a little green top right there, a little green sign. Yeah, it's just through these little mirror-looking doors, and yeah. So, little view of my dispensary right there. I'm gonna go grab some herb right now. So, and we'll see what we get. Maybe I'll share them all with you what I got. Bye, guys. I was just in here, and 2 Fed agents came in camouflage. I think it said sheriff on it. I wasn't sure, but I don't know what they're doing here. But here's their car right next to me. Anyway, it'd be cool if I caught them walking out right now. But anyway, they walked in, they're standing there, and everybody got all uptight. I don't know why. I don't know why they would be here doing any kind of to the state of California. I don't know why they're here, but they are here, and we don't like it. So anyway, that's crazy. I wish I could catch them coming out, but they're not. Anyway, they might have, I don't know, they might have just been there checking. I don't know what they're here, why they would even be here, but they weren't dressed in cop uniforms, they were dressed in camouflage. So that was kind of a little too much right there. So I don't know what's going on, but something needs to be fixed here. Don't want to get me angry again, because I will.
We're back.
Okay, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and load this up. Let's see. So I showed you guys the super glue already. What we're gonna actually smoke tonight is this Fire OG. The Fire. And OG is, you know, another good.
It makes
when you
feel
hear
like
OG,
a
it means
gangster.
it means old school. Like it's probably good.
I just think of gangster, old school gangster.
That's what they do, like gangsters. smoking.
Badass. Yes. Badass weed.
It's badass weed. All right, guys.
Ooh.
All right, it's loaded. Just stuffed it in there as a nug.
You guys will have to excuse my allergies tonight.
No,
They're
actually,
terrible.
I want to break it up a little bit. Kind of stuffed it in right now. I don't want it to be too crammed in there. Okay. Got weed everywhere now. All right, guys. Cheers. All right.
Yes.
Cheers.
Do it.
And you know what? What am I thinking? Ladies first.
Well, thank you. I'm not called a lady many times, but I'll take you to the situation. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Ooh, lit up on fire.
Yeah.
You guys don't mind me on the copper?
But anyway, okay, so you guys saw the video. I just showed you guys. I was really heated, as you can see in the video at the end.
Admittedly, I haven't watched the video yet, so I can't
Right.
comment. I should have watched it.
It's kind of funny, her reaction after I say that, because she knows me.
I know her. I mean him.
She knows me. Hey. But anyway, and I was just upset, not in the fact that they were there, 2 agents there in the dispensary. And I was there at the time, and it just felt very like we just got attacked all of a sudden.
Intrusive.
Intrusive, like, geez. Okay, and that's fine. They have a right to be there. I keep saying they have a right to inspect it.
To make sure the laws are being followed. And
Right.
And, you know, the local laws.
There's so many crazy laws against dispensaries. Like, okay, I work for, I clean a pills pharmacy.
Oh, yes.
And the main owner has a gun under his table in a safe thing where you could just, like, you put in the code and it pops out. And then something goes down. Well, you can't have that in a medical marijuana. Even though there's more like, because you can't have guns and weed, you can't have a pit bull around it, anything to do. Yes, like, yeah, you can't have those things there.
But you can have guns and pills.
Sure, because apparently that's a legit company being ran.
I mean, but what
he has a right to arm his pharmaceutical company if someone comes in to rob him. But medical marijuana, no, you better not have nothing in there. Yeah. But I expect every company to be armed in some way.
But that's my pharmacy. That's my pharmacy. That's the pharmacy I choose to use and not go get on pills, not go take that. You know what I mean? So, like, if my place gets robbed, that's gonna...
Well, yeah.
And they can't protect themselves. That's hundreds. I mean, they make thousands
I'm not
a day.
saying I don't agree with it. He should be allowed to have the gun.
Yeah, no, he should. Yeah.
But why can't also medical marijuana...
That's
pharmacies?
what I'm saying. The dispensary's my pharmacy, so they need to protect themselves.
They think, oh, they have guns there, that means they're probably some kind of gang running, affiliated, whatever, you know how it is, you know.
And mind you, some of them are, but a majority is not.
You're right, you're right. I've been to a few, especially down south.
Yes.
Where I was just like, geez, this is just totally like whack. They're not even hooking it up.
Like, you know what, I'm not coming back here.
Or sometimes some of those places do hook it up even more.
Yeah, because they want you to come back.
Right. Or maybe they just have the hookups.
But these are the ones that you go back to next week and they're closed down because they're not following the local laws.
Boom.
And they've come in and they've busted them.
I've seen so many dispensaries I went to and I came back to next week, they're done.
They're just gone.
I was like, oh my gosh.
The pop-up
I'm just glad it didn't happen when I was there, but...
I know.
But, Anyway, so here's the part that bugs me about that video that I just showed you guys is the fact that I walked out and I saw the two agents there, and sure, I was nervous. I was hoping they weren't gonna like get down on the floor, yeah, crazy. But no, I simply as I walked by, I said, "How you doing?" You know, that's all I said. "How you doing?" Gave them like a head nod, and they did nothing, no expression. They just looked at me, and I was like, wow. I was like, is that how much hatred you have towards us?
Yeah.
I mean, this is like ridiculous.
And truth be told, at the end of the day, they're probably going home and smoking a blunt.
Probably.
Or hitting the pipe or whatever it is.
Or maybe.
Or you know what? Cracking open a beer and having a drink, isn't that the same thing? Like, I mean, it's just one thing versus another. You know what I mean?
Right. I just saw the hatred in them, and I was like, wow. That is not good. And then I was thinking, too, you could tell these are big guys. They look like they may be ex-military.
Yeah, and you said they were dressed.
They were dressed in camouflage, which was unnecessary.
Yeah, like trying to intimidate everybody.
Sure, I guess, yeah, in that way. But it's almost like they're ready for battle. It's like, wow, why are they all suited up? Armor, guns down their legs, one up here.
Wow.
Yeah. And they didn't have any automatics, but they had their pistols, like, up and down their legs.
Now let me ask you this. Did they check for their medical marijuana card at the front?
No, they didn't. I'm assuming
if they don't have their ID, they're not getting in.
I'm assuming they were there to see what's going on. Maybe they're following, which I agree. Fine, come in and inspect, but I don't see why inspector needs to be coming in like that.
Yeah.
It should be a dude with glasses and a
clipboard, making sure that you don't have
we have regulations. I don't see why we have to have arms. It was just nonsense. It's crazy. But
to
anyway.
me, it's just intimidation. It's a way to scare them, to let them know that their presence is there and they're to be feared.
And honestly, I feel like these cops, once it's legalized, they're out of jobs.
I know.
They're pissed.
I mean, the crackdown on marijuana is so ridiculous. I had some in the car. This was like about 2 years ago. I had some in the car with me. We get pulled over in the country. He said my license plate light was out. At first, he didn't tell me. He said, you know what? It smells like weed in here. And I'm like, yeah, I have some weed in here. So he proceeds to take my bag, put it in his pocket, and then pull me out of the car and tell me, oh, by the way, I pulled you over because, you don't have a license plate light. Like, the light's out. Which it was not out. That's why I was like, what in the heck? Like, so he just like pocketed my weed, and next thing I know, I get like a $700 and some odd fine in the mail for possession. Even though I had my medical marijuana card, I let him know. He looked at it, and he said he didn't care. He said if I pulled out of the dispensary and he knew I had it on me, he would pull me over right outside the dispensary and take it from me.
Ridiculous.
So
and I always thought that too. I was like, every cop knows that every person that's driving out of that dispensary has weed on them. They could bust every damn person that drives out.
Yep, they could.
They could, but it's ridiculous to do it. So it's just crazy.
But some cops have that war on marijuana, and they're like, we don't approve of it.
Okay, I did the video this morning, guys, and this is before this happened, and I was telling you guys how happy I was that, we're moving forward, medical marijuana everything's cool. And then I go into the medical marijuana shop and see this today. Yeah. Like, really?
It's not.
It's not cool, I guess.
It's not going forward. We were the first people. California was the first state to make it okay to have a doctor's, recommendation and get it. And then all these other states have moved forward and moved on and are flourishing. And then we're in the dark ages still.
Right. And I did a little rant on the video earlier. And I was trying not to go on a rant. It's because we have too many people. Too many opinions, different counties, and nobody can make a decision. No. Yeah. And
then the problem, like, with different areas is, like, this area in particular, it's very old school. It's old money. It's old.
Yeah, where we are.
They're very conservative in their beliefs.
Our location.
So as soon as they pass the bill, they're like, okay, well, we're passing a bill right after that to say you can't open any dispensary in this area, not one more. Even if it's legal in California, you cannot open a dispensary
Our
in this
ordinance
area.
is you can only have this so many and maybe none.
Yeah. And they've already made it so you can't grow outside. You have to grow behind locked doors. And so even if it's free in California, until it's on a federal level,
Right. Which we're working on.
All these little cities can come in and make their own ordinances. So, like, our area, like I said, is very conservative. We're not going to move forward.
Right.
We're going to be kind of stuck and frowned upon, even though most of the people here do it. Almost all of them.
Most people I know and meet sometimes, you know.
Young,
at the
old,
time.
yeah, it didn't matter.
You know,
Officials.
Yeah. So, you know, going back to what you were talking about, how you got pulled over.
Yes.
And you got fined.
Yes, big time.
Big time. Well, there's a new thing coming out, which people think is a bad thing, which I see as kind of a good thing too.
Yes.
Which Jerry Brown now has came out with a new, what would you call, law?
It's a new bill, I think, that he just signed today.
Where if you're caught smoking in the car, you're a passenger smoking in the car, any kind of smoking in the car, you're getting a ticket now for $70.
A citation.
Okay, citation.
So it's just, it doesn't even really go on your record.
Okay,
it's just
you
basically,
have to pay it.
It's just basically you roll down the window and they're
You
like,
don't have to go
you
to
know
traffic
what?
school.
Nothing.
Okay.
It's a citation, like a parking ticket.
Right.
So like you roll down the window and like they smell weed and they're like, boom, here's a $70 fine.
You know what? Now you're getting fined for this. Yes.
$70.
Right.
However, I would have took that $70 fine versus the $700 fine that I got.
Right.
So I'm over here like most people are looking at it bad, and I'm like, hey,
And you're
like,
okay, yeah. Some people could think of this as something bad right away, but then if you really look at it,
yeah,
you're like, oh no, they're making this actually better because the penalty for it before this
was so ridiculous.
much worse. Yes.
So ridiculous.
Possibly even DUI.
Oh yeah, DUI. Yeah. You're ruining your life. Mm-hmm. By having mirror. And sometimes it's not the fact that like you're smoking in the car. Sometimes it just is so dank.
We got some dank stuff.
And it's just like one time, I mean, like there was just a package of my Paris weed that I had. We'll get to that later, guys.
That's right. I'm sure we'll show you guys some Paris.
We'll get to that. But it's a very dank weed. There was not even anything left in it. And I was freaking sniffing it in my car. I found the exact location of it. And it was just an empty bag, but that's how dank it was. Right. That I could smell it like if we just opened it. You know?
That's great stuff.
That's great stuff. And so sometimes they smell that and they can easily, so what are they going to do? And then if they want to pull you out and drug test you, the marijuana tests are not fair. They're not, what's the word I'm looking for? Is this what happens?
If you're an everyday smoker, yeah, I know. If you're an everyday smoker, it's constantly in your system.
I mean, I saw something on TV about it where they're like, okay, let's just use numbers, I guess. So, like, if you're an everyday smoker, your number's always going to, like, you're going to wake up at 32, right? You're going to wake up at a 32.
Of course, you're going to wake lower.
Well, no, like, because it's in your system. You're already a smoker.
No matter, you're already.
So, yeah, so you already have a higher amount in your system when you wake up than any other person that only smokes periodically.
Yeah.
So what they're testing for is like 1 to 2. If you just hit it, you're going to be above anyway. If you're high, you're going to be above that. And if you're an everyday smoker, you're going to wake up at a 32 every day. So how is that little test that they're giving to you on the side of the road accurate?
Right.
Does that make sense? I mean, you said anything goes on this channel. I'm high. I'm drunk. I'm rambling. I might be wrong.
Hey. Rambling is what we like. We like rants.
Yes.
This is what we do here on this
channel. Don't get me started on rants.
So, great.
So maybe that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But from what I understand, we wake up higher already because we just have it in our system. We smoke several times a day.
Right.
I mean, I can't.
Like I said, the everyday smoker.
Yes.
Is gonna always have it in their system.
Yes.
So it's hard to go ahead and test them for that.
Yes.
I agree with this. I agree with this only being a fine, maybe even eventually not even a fine anymore.
It's just a little parking ticket to me, the way I look at it.
The only reason it's a fine, I guess, maybe you pissed off some people because you danked up the area that you're smoking in.
Maybe. Well, I think it boils down to driving while high.
Right, and I like that they're separating driving by high and driving by drunk.
Yes.
Which are two separate things.
Yes.
You guys got to know that. Driving by high is way different than being drunk, especially for a person that smokes every day.
Yes.
It's a normal thing.
And the thing is that if smoking weed
You
messes
can't drink.
you up
You can't be a drinker every day
and
and
drive.
function in the world.
Yes.
Like you can be a smoker every day and
Yes.
function. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can smoke several times a day and that it concentrates you. And if you're the
Yeah,
type
you
of
can,
person
you can.
who smokes weed and know that it wigs them out, your body's not using that as medication. You don't need it.
Right.
So if it's something that
That's
does
a good-
something,
that's good.
it really is.
That's a good. I believe that. Yes.
Yeah, if
Yes.
your body doesn't use it, I truly believe the ones that get paranoid, that have bad reactions, is because their body
They don't need
therapeutically
it.
does not need it. And so they should know that marijuana does this to me. I don't need to drive with it
Right.
because it's gonna mess me up. You know,
And
versus
I
me.
I talked about this in the earlier vlog that it has different medical properties.
Yes.
Like you said, if someone needs to use it, I'm losing my thought here. Dang it. Wait.
If someone
I'm gonna
needs to
take
use
another
it therapeutically, or I mean,
Yes, therapeutically. You know. Anyway,
word vomit right now.
Yeah. You know what? That means I need to take another hit.
Take another hit.
It means I'm thinking too much.
We need to yeah, and definitely smoking. I see the world in a whole new light.
Right.
It makes me like the world more, and when I'm not high, I just don't like the world. I'm like, you guys all suck.
Again, I was talking about this
Like,
in my
you guys
first
all
vlog.
suck.
That it can make someone who's maybe angry all the time.
Yes.
Or why don't you do this right? Why don't you do that right? You know what? You need to smoke.
Yes.
You know, maybe you view life in a different way. You respect others. You respect yourself.
Yes.
You know.
I mean, I know when I try to start fighting with people and arguing with people, it's kind of like go eat a Snickers, but it's like go smoke a blunt
Yeah,
or
yeah.
go hit the vibe.
That is a great way to put
Dude,
it.
I am on fire tonight.
I love that. Go smoke a
Go
blunt.
smoke a blunt.
It's the same thing. Go
It
smoke
is.
a bowl.
I mean,
smoke something.
I truly believe if you get all these people around us that are all fighting over this racial
my
shit,
gosh.
you sit them down at the table and pass a few blunts.
Isn't that another thing that I feel like it's come and gone already? I mean,
Yes.
I'm glad it's came and gone so fast.
I'm so over it.
Because I'm over it. I was over it
Yeah.
when it started, but
Now,
I'm
say what
happy
you were
that
saying
it's
about
finally dying
females,
already.
Matthew. Please repeat this.
anyway, yeah, great. First of all, I
How
don't
you're
remember.
saying you can't benefit, or you can't think of one female that would
Oh.
benefit.
Yes. Why not? Am I not wrong?
Tell them why.
Okay, not one female cannot benefit off of
Marijuana.
because I know a lot of females get headaches more
Yeah.
than men. I hear it more. Okay. And then of course your menstrual problems.
The menstrual problem,
I
or
mean,
just that you're a crazy
okay.
bitch, and you need to
Okay.
smoke a bowl and chill the fuck out.
Okay, besides that part,
That is 99%.
I've had a few girlfriends and I've seen them in miserable pain. And then they turn that pain on me. And I
They're
feel like if
being
they
a
just smoked,
miserable bitch.
if they just smoked, maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
It wouldn't be so terrible, huh? Well, let me tell you something, Matthew. No, I'm just kidding.
So I think it's a great remedy for
Menstrual cramps.
yeah.
Matthew for president. He's
right.
got our backs on the
Hey,
menstrual.
all day vlog, you see it on there. I ran. I didn't win, but I ran.
He wants to win the war against menstrual cramps.
That's great.
I wish I was I wish I could play something that would relate it to the situation.
That's probably a familiar sound to my all-day vloggers.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, my first vlog I did on that.
You put the rum in the coconut.
That's great.
By the way, I am going to be putting the rum in the coconut pretty soon. You will get to witness some of my
That's right.
amazing drinks.
We like to do drinks.
We specialize. No, I'm just kidding. We don't specialize, but we're beginners, but we make great stuff, right?
Yeah.
Mai Tais, painkillers. Those are our favorite.
You all know I'm a Tiki fan. Maybe I haven't explained it to you guys, but I am a Tiki fan. So, I love those drinks, the tropical drinks.
And he makes one hell of a Mai Tai.
I also drink straight out whiskey on the rocks.
I drink
You
Coke.
never know what we might bring to the table.
I'm drinking Coke with... What am I drinking?
Coke with rum.
Jack and Coke.
Coke
Out
with
of
Jack.
this beautiful, authentic
Right.
cup.
Very expensive.
This is how you know there's alcohol in it, people.
So, the drinking thing, we drank.
We drink.
Sure, we drank. We'll keep it towards the after hours vlogs.
Yes.
But
we seriously have to remember to
I'm
show
not a
our
drinker during the
drinks.
day, really. Neither are you, huh?
No.
The morning comes.
I mean, if we do morning, it's mimosas.
But rarely.
But rarely, because really champagne just fucks you up.
Right, and that's special.
Are we allowed to cuss in this? Because I know you don't
Yes.
like it in your other one.
No, I know. I would explain to them. I try not to cuss in the other one, but it comes out, so I'm already screwed on that.
I'm trying to say heck instead of hell.
It's fine. Release it.
Hell. Hell, motherfucker.
I know it's hard to not cuss. Dang it.
Shit.
You guys and your PC.
Your what?
You and your PC.
Your PC.
Parental controls.
Oh! Billy was reading a text, my brother, he was reading the text the other day, and he's all, something, and then he's all, well, he went to the store, BC, something, and I was like,
Before
BC? And he's all, BC, and then I got home, and there was nothing there, and I was all, BC? And I was like, does that mean because? And he didn't know, so he was just reading everything with BC in it.
I would have thought before Christ.
No, it was because. Oh, okay,
okay.
so.
I never heard the. That's a good one.
BC. Because.
Good one. Another word
You
I can
can-
be lazy on.
Or butt cunt.
Butt cunt. Okay. Great.
Now you'll never know what I'm
Oh,
texting
gosh.
you.
Oh, All right, guys. Thanks for staying. We're gonna do another bowl. You guys load a bowl up. I love when you guys smoke with me.
I
At
may
least I
get a
hope you guys
little.
at least have some weed to smoke.
Because really, you guys, no American should ever be without weed.
It's un-American.
That's your campaign slogan for president.
Yes. I swear.
Menstrual cramps and weed.
I win. Right. No American should be without weed.
And no women should have menstrual cramps.
Without weed.
Matthew, you're going to make a great president.
Yeah, I mean, I can see the crowds already.
I think you should hire me as your publicity manager.
You would be great.
I'll be like, Splitzer, is that his name? What's his name?
I'll
Splicer?
have to move you from front desk. What'd you say, manager?
Publicity manager. Oh, sorry, more than just the front desk. Now I'm going to be what is it? What did you call me? Front desk
Okay,
material?
yes, I called it-
Explain it.
I mean, okay, I thought this was a compliment. Maybe she didn't take it that way.
No.
But I said, you're fun, bubbly, friendly face, like front desk material.
Thanks.
I mean, you're the face of the company.
You are the face of the company. You are front desk material.
What is wrong with that? I mean, that's great, no?
Are you saying that I'm never going to
Is
be
it
able...
because people who work at front desk don't make much?
I
or
mean,
what?
it's because they're like at the bottom of the totem pole. They're
Really?
greeting
Like
people. Like, you got a lot to work up from that.
It means they're the nicest person.
Well, shit, Matt.
They're the nicest person of the company. Like, they're the person you want to see when you first walk in. Like, welcome.
Is it a big company where it's like hundreds of offices and I'm the tiny man greeting people? Or is it like...
Yeah, I can see it a little
or am I the face of the company of our, like, a small business and you walk in and there's only like 10 employees and I'm the face of those 10 employees? Because there's a difference.
I walk in and it's a big company. I'm like, I don't even know what floor I need.
And it's my face blown up behind my desk.
But I feel like coming to you, you're going to help me out. You have that
I'm
personality.
going to help you get those papers
You're not going to be
filed.
mean to me. You're not going to be another guy. Oh, this guy don't know where he's going. You're going to generally help me out.
But I want to be
Which
the
is hard to
boss.
find nowadays.
Front desk material is hard to find?
No, people that
Oh.
help you out and are
That's
generally
true.
nice.
That's true. And I don't mind to say I love customer service. It's just that, like, I was hoping to be, like, on top one day, not just front desk material. I was all, gee, thanks.
I see how it can sound bad.
No, but
Okay.
I've graduated.
Two.
Publicity
Yes,
manager.
I like that.
I'm the publicity manager.
Well, our publicity manager. whatever comes of this is because of her. She does it.
Me.
She is the person that takes us to the top.
I am the person. Me, the face of the company.
Okay.
What's Trump's guy's name? Splitzer, Splinter,
Spicer.
Splicer?
Sean Spicer. Something like that.
Is that what you want? Because I'll give you that.
You know what? She will be my... You guys won't even see me anymore.
You're just going to see
It's
me.
just her. She's going to come out and talk for me.
That's it. And I'm going to do all the hand motions.
Yeah. You guys get out of control. She's going to put you in your spot.
Matt, you got a lot of editing to do tonight on this vlog.
Yes, we do. I do. Hey, but that's so great. This is what I like.
No.
To capture all the... Oh,
Cheers.
We're both drinking Jack. Okay, guys, so we're going to go ahead and play a video for you here real quick. It's, of course, about marijuana and some issues you might want to be interested in.
Possibly.
You ready?
New Jersey Senator Cory Booker's newest goal is to legalize marijuana across the country. The Democrat introduced legislation today that would remove marijuana from the list of controlled substances. Booker says marijuana laws unfairly affect poor and minority citizens. Right now, marijuana is legal in 8 states and the District of Columbia.
Okay. Well,
Right.
well, I have a few things to say about that. First of all, it's great that we're legalizing it at, or taking it down to a schedule. They want to try to change the schedule.
Yes.
Which I feel like if that's something we do, that'll help a lot with us.
Yes.
Because right now, the government can't research it because it's a Schedule 1 drug.
Yeah. There's not a lot going into it to find out the medical
Right.
benefits.
Right. If we can get it lowered,
Yes.
people can research it better.
Yes.
Government standards, because they have all these restrictions, I
Yes.
guess, on their own self. It's so made up.
Yes.
But anyway, so that's a good thing. Okay, that's great. What was this? Cory Booker was
Cory
the guy.
Booker,
was
yes.
the guy. He's the one trying to put this bill in,
Yes.
right? So I mean, how do you feel about about that? Like,
I mean, I think that.
do you feel like it's legit? It's gonna happen?
I mean, like, I hope it happens. I hope that we take it down for multiple reasons. One close to my heart is because, they, like you said, they can do more research on it. Everybody knows that there's tons of healing properties in there. You hear miracles every day about kids who have epilepsy and different medical conditions and cancer that take it, in a therapeutic amount, in a therapeutic way, and it helps them. That's something I'd like to get into another time. But that would, but then again, that puts Big Pharma out of business because, really, marijuana does have so many healing components to it. It needs to be researched. It needs to, it really does. It just really does. So in that aspect, I love it. And I also think that, legalize it. Legalize it. Collect your taxes. Be fair about it. Use those taxes to do something good.
Right, because now that it's a federal level, now it can be taxed right.
Yes.
Not overtaxed like they are right now.
Yes. It can be governed. It can, there needs to be, we need to make sure the quality is good, that we're not getting
it's being
crap.
more, yeah.
Because we don't want to inhale crap either, you know what I mean? Like, we don't want to inhale something that's not healthy
right now,
for
it's
us.
such in a middle area that the dispensaries are like, okay, they're being legit, they're trying to comply, but yet the government's still acting like they're illegal.
Yeah. Because they are on a federal level.
It's ridiculous. I can't use a credit card there.
Yeah.
Because
no bank will actually take them.
Because
Because
banks
of the
must be
business.
federally ran.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
If I opened a bank, I'd be like, I'm not being anything to do
So
with the federal government.
it's actually forcing these little companies a lot of these companies sell oils, CBD oils, different oils to kids and people with cancer, like I said. And it's forcing them to open up banking accounts under different names or different, it could be like a healthcare product, or it could be, misleading. It can't be directly linked to it, to CBD or any kind of cannabis product. So then the minute they find out that that's what it is, they shut you down. They want nothing to do with you. So it forces us to lie and to, for the better.
Sadly, but yeah.
This is the truth.
Okay, so yeah,
So all that's great. It
Yeah.
needs to be done.
Right.
We need to use the taxes because here in California, there's so many people and there's so much going on. There's not enough help. I mean, you should see what our kids eat for school lunches. It's crap. It's just
Well,
there's
I feel like that hasn't changed since I was.
no, it has. If you can believe
It's
it.
probably the same. I'm saying.
No.
It's actually got worse.
Oh my gosh. We actually had ladies back there
I mean, do
making
you remember
us.
those little square pizzas?
No, it's even worse.
They looked rubbery, but they were all right.
They're worse.
Oh, they're worse.
They're
Okay,
worse.
wow.
And then, before, if we got a hamburger, it was in a package. They made it for us. Whatever the entree of the day is.
The
No.
meat was like, I don't know what this is, but
Yes.
it's all right.
I mean,
guess.
like, we had
It mimicked the
options.
hamburger flavor.
That's true. I'm like, that's true.
The chicken
No.
nuggets always have something hard you bit into, like.
Oh, gristle. Ugh. Well, if you can imagine it worse, it's worse. To the point where all of my kids have always packed their lunches. They've never been able to
That's
eat.
too bad. It's too bad.
So it's like we need to start putting that money into things that matter for our youth.
Right.
Start taking care of our state. Start taking care of our people.
And earlier I was upset because I was like, what is my taxes going for? To pay for these agents to come here and fake bust this medical marijuana shop I am in? Or should they go for, like you said, paying for schools to have better lunches?
After school programs, preventative programs.
Maybe more interactive things to do in school instead of just sitting at a freaking desk looking at a
Yes.
book.
Definitely more.
I remember when I was in
funding.
school, you used to go places,
Yes,
things would come
field
to our
trips.
school and do cool things. I feel like I learned more from that stuff
Yeah.
than ever a book.
And they don't do
No
anything.
more. It's
Nothing.
so boring. You
There's
guys don't
nothing.
do nothing no more.
It's all based around standardized testing. That's a whole nother
It's ridiculous.
subject.
I mean, it's becoming a freaking.
Yeah.
It's sickening. It's becoming like everything's like it's a standard.
yeah.
Only this. The learning is just like
Our priorities are all really mixed up.
it is. It's kind of messed up.
California needs to legalize it. They need to use that tax. I mean, like, I don't know the
I would love to pay my
specifics.
taxes for that.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know the specifics of it. I haven't researched it, but I know Colorado, here is flourishing as far as like the tax revenue. Like they've been able to really better themselves as a state.
Oh, Colorado?
From
Yeah.
what I've read, they're great. They're happy with the weed industry. They're like, hey, it's bringing our state money. There's tons of like,
No.
there's tons of studies. I mean, I'm stoned. I can't think. Tons of studies that have suggested that, them legalizing it haven't had such a negative impact as everybody thinks it does.
Right. All those negative things everybody thinks and it's so made up has not happened. It's actually, if you think of all the positive things that could happen, has actually been happening.
Yeah.
The money, the revenue has been coming in. People have been using marijuana as a treatment to get off of other things.
Yes.
They've been using it as medical reasons. They've been using it as
For-
mental reasons.
Yes.
And
that like a
physical reasons,
Yes.
possibly.
I mean,
Sure.
you're treating freaking cancer.
Yeah.
Cancer.
I know.
You're treating cancer with cannabis.
I mean, it's on the verge of almost curing cancer.
It is.
It's
It is.
it doesn't do it, but it's on the verge.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
So it's like who's ever trying to figure out how to cure
Yeah.
cancer should probably start with pot and see what else they can
See
figure
what
out.
they can do. But how are
Yeah.
you going to do that if it's just completely frowned upon and it's so?
Right.
You know what I
Which
mean?
legalizing this from a Schedule 1, which we just saw,
Yeah.
would be great.
I mean, I don't see why this is illegal, but this isn't. And
No.
and I like to drink. Don't get me wrong.
I'm not saying there's no medical properties in liquor, because there is if you use it responsibly.
but I
and
do
right,
not.
And you got to drink wine.
And I do not use it responsibly.
None of us do.
But if you ask me any day if I wanted this or this, time and time again, I'm going to pick the weed.
Right.
I can live without.
Yes, you can
Alcohol.
definitely live without.
I cannot live without weed. Like, I have to have it in my life. I told him earlier when the
Sorry.
camera was off that when I was young, I smoked weed, and I was like, oh, what is this crap? It doesn't do anything to me. And now as an adult, like, I can't live without it. Because now my body's using it therapeutically. Back then, I didn't need it. I was young and healthy. Now I'm old, fat. No, just kidding.
Well, thanks, guys, for staying along with us. We're going to do our last few hits. And in conclusion, I mean, how do you feel about the show and in the future for it? I mean, I'm
excited.
You excited about it? Okay.
I mean, hopefully, like, I, can find my words.
Right. You've been on my other vlog, which I talk about my other vlog on this channel, but on my vlog channel, I don't talk about this channel. Is that weird?
Yeah.
It's because I'm trying to keep it more family. But
now, don't judge me by the daily vlog.
All day vlog.
All day vlog.
Adam the Woo, daily vlog.
He's not Adam the Woo.
I am not Adam the Woo.
This is Matthew.
Although I'm a fan. Adam.
However, sorry. I was watching Adam the Woo earlier. I didn't watch you. Sorry. I watched Adam the Woo.
I watched Adam, not you.
I'll choose Adam every day over you. No, I'm just kidding. What was I even saying about this?
We got
don't judge me by what he records of me during the day on that vlog of his, whatever it is called, because he just catches me at bad times.
Right.
And sometimes, like,
but that's what this vlog is about.
Yes.
It's not about always being right.
Sometimes it's just because, like, I'm high or I'm drinking, and I just say things without thinking, and I mean it, like, because I have no prejudice in my heart. Like, there's really none.
That is true.
There really is not.
That is true. You have a heart of gold.
But, however, thank you. That makes up for the comment about me being the face of the company.
No, you
But
truly
anyway.
do. You truly do.
So, like, when I say things, it's just because, like, I'm just stating a fact or what I've observed or whatever it is. Or I'm just, like, really saying it without prejudice, but some people take it like, oh my gosh. Like, I'm just... And it could be anything. But I just don't see it the way that...
No, you can say something in a certain way and people are just like, what?
I know.
Especially
and I'm like,
nowadays in this PC...
Did you say PC?
In this PC... The country you live in right now. Parental control.
Parental control. Is that your stick? PC parental control.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. I'd say we
Good night.
call it a night. I can't thank you guys enough for watching. Be sure to subscribe.
I'll be back Friday.
Check out my all-day vlog channel, Matt Unknown. All right, guys. Bye.
Cheap, my youth. You worry about cheap. We not worry about cheap, you know. The boy them dip on the corner, me say the boy them other things and my corner that and thing and me say every corner on my corner thing. I'm gonna write that to the boy them go on and say, oh, they want to give me my money. Oh, something go on with that.